This is your CBS 46 News Flash Briefing, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good morning to you. I'm Gurveer Dinza. CBS 46 is tracking the latest on the coronavirus for you. Here's what you need to know right now. There are at least 160 cases of the virus in 17 states across the country, 2 of those right here in Georgia. Around the world, coronavirus has killed 3,200 people. Here in the United States, the death toll is now 11, 10 of those deaths being reported in Washington state alone. The latest death coming from California, where the governor has declared a state of emergency. Today in Washington, D.C., House lawmakers are set to convene for a briefing on the outbreak. Also happening today, the U.S. Senate set to vote on an $8 billion response package that House lawmakers just approved. Now, in Georgia, a local teenager who contracted the virus may have exposed others, despite the fact he was homeschooled. That 15-year-old attends class 1 day a week at the Living Science Homeschool Study Center. That's in Woodstock. Right now, that center is closed. In a letter that was sent home to parents, a school official says that they're not required to close that campus, but it elected to do so out of an abundance of caution. The teen lives in Fulton County. Both he and his father, who is 56 years old, are confirmed to have the coronavirus. Now, the school sent out a statement saying that it contacted the families directly who have children in that same Wednesday class as that student. Those families have been asked to self-quarantine voluntarily for the 2-week incubation period of that virus and to wait to return to class until March 12th. We have a crime alert to tell you about from Paulding County. Police are looking for a suspected bank robber. This man walked into a SunTrust on Metromont Road in Hiram and gave a teller a note demanding money. He took off with some cash. You can see in this picture, and you can see the getaway car there as well. We've put both of those on our new CBS 46 app. In Clayton County, police are wanting to find drivers who are responsible for a viral drift racing donut stunt. And shockingly, this was on Interstate 285. Video of the incident that backed up traffic near the airport tunnels has been shared on social media. A lot of people saying it kind of looks like a scene out of the Fast and Furious movies, but it actually did happen overnight this past Sunday. By the time officers were called, the drifters had left. Officials stress a no-tolerance policy as this investigation continues. We want to turn now to campaign 2020 and former Vice President Joe Biden now leading the delegate count after dominating on Super Tuesday. It's now a 2-man race between Biden and Bernie Sanders. Sanders won the delegate-rich state of California.
What this campaign, I think, is increasingly about is which side are you on?
Those of you who have been knocked down, those of you who have been counted out, this is your campaign.
Until now, Biden's been vastly outspent and outorganized by his rivals, but he may be about to get a very big boost after a poor showing on Super Tuesday, despite spending more than $500 million on ads. Former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg dropped out of the race and has now backed Biden.
I know his decency, his honesty, his commitment to the issues that are so important to our country.
And right now, we're waiting to hear from Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren. Aides say that she's assessing what she's going to do. After a disappointing showing on Tuesday, she placed 3rd in her home state. Let's get over to Fred now for a look at our forecast. Lots of rain.
Yeah, rain will be heavy at times, Gurveer, through this morning into this afternoon. Putting our map in motion here. Notice how we still have some green overhead this afternoon through the evening commute, and then we dry out overnight. The big story on Friday will be the wind. It'll gust between 30 and maybe as high as 40 miles per hour at times midday into the afternoon. That could be enough to down some trees. Even as the sunshine returns, still some weather problems to contend with potentially on Friday. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s. It'll be chilly Friday night, all the way down to the low to mid-30s to start the day on Saturday. Saturday, a lot of sunshine, less wind, and eventually it makes it up into the upper 50s by late in the afternoon. Set your clocks ahead before going to bed on Saturday night. Sunday looks terrific with the temperature climbing up into the lower 60s. It'll stay mild in the early to middle part of next week. 50% chance of showers on Tuesday.
This has been your personal flash briefing from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.